My bitch is bad and bullshit, cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds to do. All set, whoa, 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 whoa. Records on records, got backers on backers. I'm riding around in a coupe. I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat that whole walls. Hop in the frog. I tell that bitch don't come for me, come for me. Ooh. Rain drop, drop, drop top, drop top. Smoking on cookie in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, she a thot thot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Ooh, ooh. I swear these niggas is under me. They hating the devil, keep jumping me. Bankrolls on me, keep me company. Hey, we do the most. Pull up and ghost, yeah. My diamonds a joke. Holding the fire with no holster, rig the ruler, diamonds cooler. We came from nothing to something. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. We'll call up the gang and they come and get you. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Oh, it's a rolling, not a mule. Tapping on them like the usual. Magic with the break the voodoo. Courtside with a bad bitch. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds to do. And I send the bitch through Uber. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bougie. I'm not stupid, so I keep the bougie. Records on records, got backers on backers. So my money making my bank. You niggas got a low act rate. We from the north, yeah, that way. Fake cookie blood in the ashtray. Two bitches just national smash day. Hop in the lamb, have a drag race. I let them birds take a bath, babe. Rain drop, drop, drop top, drop top. Smoking on cookie in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, she a thot thot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Ooh, ooh. Porn phone dropping mud, outer space keep cutting. Introduce me to your bitch ass wifey and we know she slut. Could break down naughty body, now that nigga ducking. Ooh, don't move too fast, I might shoot you. Draco bad and bougie, I'm always hanging with shooters. Might be posted somewhere secluded, private. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds to do. Still be playing with pots and pans. Call me Quavo attitude. Run with that sack, call me booby. When I'm on stage, show me boobies. Ice on my neck, I'm the coolest. Call me Quavo attitude. Run with that sack, call me booby. When I'm on stage, show me boobies. Ice on my neck, I'm the coolest. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap on the subway. Yeah, that way. Young nigga trap with the AK. Yeah, that way. Big guy can't get it on, they see back. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds to do. Rain drop, drop, drop top, drop top. Smoking on cookie in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, she a thot thot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Ooh, we came from nothing to something. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Ooh, call up the gang and they come and get you. Call me a river, give you a tissue. God next up, God next up, ooh. God next up, God next up, ooh. You know, young rich niggas, you know, so we never really had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
That nigga that'll represent like me, who'll say some shit like me. One who'll lay the dick like me. You don't know that nigga too. You don't know that nigga that'll run up in your house, put the gun up in your mouth, pull your motherfucking brains out. Oh, you don't know that nigga. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. Oh, you don't know that nigga. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. You don't know that nigga. Football off in the club, free drinks for to show some love. Take the bar home for the thugs. You don't know that nigga. No more niggas than me, who do more killings than me, way more dope killings than me. You don't know that nigga that dress fresher than me, and you don't know that nigga that way more porno shit than me. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. Oh, you don't know nigga. Oh, you don't know that nigga. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. That nigga.
Don't know now who down in the places out there who can stand the grass that I spent. 5 or 6 best friends, and you don't know that. Oh, let's chain like me, that a faster thing like me, on a awful thing like me. Yeah, you don't know. Oh, that's a chain like me, that a faster thing like me, on a awful thing like me.
Oh, you don't know that nigga. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. Oh, you don't know. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. Don't know that nigga. Bitch, you don't know that nigga. Oh, no, you don't know that nigga.
Y'all, I think Tiffany and Goodwill done lost their damn mind. We're going to discuss what's going on with both of these rascals after this last song.
Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Crank that soldier boy. It's Superman at home. Crank that soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy. Soldier boy off in this hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that soldier boy. The Superman at home. Whoa, crank that soldier boy. Crank that soldier boy. Whoa, crank that soldier boy. Soldier boy off in this hole. Watch me lean and watch me rock. Superman at home. Oh, watch me crank that RoboCop. Super fresh, now watch me chop. Choking on them haters, man. When I do that soldier boy, I lean to the left, I crank that thing. Soldier boy off in this hole. Watch me lean and watch Soldier Boy, then Superman that hoe. Woo, take that Soldier Boy. Woo, take that Soldier Boy. I'm joking on your bitch ass, and if we get the fighting, then I'm cocking on your bitch ass. You catch me at your local party. Yes, I drink it every day. Haters getting mad 'cause I got me some baby names. I'm bouncing on my toe. Watch me super soak that whore. I'm gonna pass it to baby, and he's gonna crank it up for sure. Haters wanna be me, Soldier Boy. I'm the man, baby, looking at my neck, saying it's the rubber band, man. Soldier Boy off in his hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that Soldier Boy, then Superman that hoe. Yo, crank that Soldier Boy. Yo, crank that Soldier Boy. Yo, crank that Soldier Boy. Watch me do it, watch me do it. Dance, dance, let's get to it, let's get to it. No, you can't do it like me. Go, so don't do it like me. Fuck, I see you trying to do it like me. Man, that shit was ugly. No, you can't do it like me. Go, so don't do it like me. Fuck, I see you trying to do it like me. Man, that shit was ugly. Soldier Boy out in his hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roll. Watch me crank that Soldier Boy, then Superman that hoe. Crank that Soldier Boy, yo. Crank that Soldier Boy, yo. Crank that Soldier Boy, yo. Crank that Soldier Boy. Crank that Soldier Boy. Crank that Soldier Boy.
What's going on, people? What's going on? The first reason I say Goodwill is crazy because I told y'all this nigga pattern after I noticed he uploaded the same video again. Because he did it the last time. The last time it was an accident, but this time this is his actual business plan. Upload the same fish 3 goddamn times. So we're gonna watch him fry fish 3 times. Now, I got a problem with his goddamn description. Enjoy this delicious grilled croaker fish with white rice and fresh cucumber. This smoky flavored fish pairs perfectly with the simplicity of rice, creating a meal that is both tasty and satisfying. Now, the problem I have with him calling the fish grilled is right after he get through eating, he show y'all him frying the fish. He actually shows y'all the fish that he fried cooked before he eat this meal, but he called it grilled fish. When the fuck is grilled and fried the same thing? You got to stop playing with us good people, Goodwill. Now, Tiffany lost her damn mind too. She didn't put out a rap song today. She did an upload on YouTube to say she telling. Then she did a live before she did her premiere. So y'all just saw that. I gotta. She just losing her damn mind. The rap song is terrible. It is, and people are saying it's new. It's not new. Remember, somebody was playing it a couple weeks ago when Tommy G. I don't know if it was her page or whatever, but they had leaked where Tommy G was out there with her. She paid him to come out there and listen to that bullshit. He's an influencer. He about his money. The same guy that blew the red flag on what Lacey and them was doing, the same guy that she was able to pay and have him play that stupid ass song on his stories. But let's listen to Goodwill eat this meal. I'm stopping it when he goes to eat his whatever the fuck. When he goes to fry the fish again, and we stopping it. And then we're going on into Tiffany. We're gonna listen to her rap together and break down her bars, and we're gonna vote on if we like it or not.
Hello, Fib Nation. Can you guys see this? Your most favorite delicacy. This is a favorite fish is white rice. Alongside with this sweet cucumber.
Nigga, you had to edit yourself saying the most delicacy. How do you come 5 seconds in your damn video? You are being edited, sir. What is going on?
You guys see this? Your most favorite delicacy. This is a favorite fish is white rice. Alongside with this sweet cucumber. You know what I mean? You watch me.
Oh, nigga, Q did a cooking video the other day. She cooking real food on you on her Instagram story. I forgot what the fuck it was, but she would cook. It was some pot roast or something. She cooking real meals on you, G. She ain't stopped. She just stopped on YouTube. Scammer.
Yeah.
I done already warned you and told you about doing this shit, constantly doing the same videos and shit of that nature. You won't listen to me, so I'm going to just let you find out the hard way. And when it happened, I'm going to laugh at you because I told you so. I'm gonna just laugh. I'm just waiting. And I'm going to laugh my ass off because I already warned you. You got to stop doing this shit. But you do this shit. Do what you do. Now, this is the fish that we saw him fry, y'all. Cut the tail off this description. Does he call this motherfucker grilled when he clearly fried it in grease? He ain't used no meal or nothing, but he fried it. But now it's grilled fish all of a sudden.
The most demand on his channel is finally presented to you. Watch me eat it.
In the first video, when he was frying the fish, he had on the red shirt and he said he was going to work out. So he changed shirts to show you that.
Big Nation. I know you love this. Yes, we got it.
He looks so zesty. I know you like it. Yes. Yes. You a zesty African. Stay home, Q. Stay home. I probably should have did that in the beginning. That actually, compared to some of the other dishes he's made, that actually don't look half bad. It don't. It look like he got some squash and shit in there with the pepe. And it don't look half bad. I would probably... I still can't get jiggy with the fried whole fish under there, but I would probably try that. I would. I ain't just eating no plain cucumbers though, but to each its own. Why he staring so intently in the camera? Nigga, lighten up. That nigga serious as hell. You see the plate? Do you see the plate? Acknowledge me, plate. Hey, B Nicole, did you see me tell you stop being fast in your chat on the way out? Stop being fast.
Look at it.
Oh, hell no. I know he did not just do it. Hell no. First, it's the African smile for me. That's one. It's the African smile for me. Hold on. Where's the? I gotta make fun of you, sir. He just made the sound.
So good.
Welcome, Q-Mosh.
Yes.
Why is he smiling so hard?
Guys, check out my plate. The yummy fish you love so much.
Don't nobody like that damn fish but you, nigga. We can't stand croaker fish. We wish you would eat some catfish, some tilapia, some whitening, anything. We don't give a damn. Anything but this shit. That's why we like Q. Q had a big ass fish, and it was always something. Well, we think catfish mostly, but at least it was something different. You had the same damn fish and the same ingredients. Nigga, you ought to be tired of eating that shit every day. Switch it up.
Made by Mr. Fiberisema. Ready to be smacked by Mr. Fiberisema. Serve.
Why you ain't never make that shit when Q was there? When Q was there, why you ain't never make none of this shit? We ain't see it.
Fiberisema.
Oh, you know what? You did have that girl teach her how to make that stew that day. I remember she was cutting the iguana on the middle of the sink without a cutting board. And then Q came to America and she came back with a cutting board for y'all. I remember that. Where that girl at? She still around? Is that who kids we heard in the background in the other couple videos? That lady there?
That you like what you're seeing on the screen, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
You're a scammer, sir. You scammed us with these same ass videos. That's all I'm gonna say. And you told us that you was finna do the hair formula just, and we ain't seen it yet. And somebody told me to ask you if your hair formula work, why you don't make it give you a thicker beard? Because they said don't nobody want no beard like that. We just forced to have beards like that when we can't grow one. So they were saying, why don't you use your hair growth formula on your beard so you can have like a James Harden? That's what they told me to ask you. And we had seen you rubbing it on your face and elbows and stuff that day. And we ain't see no hair pop out your knuckles or your elbows or your arms. And you said it worked instantly. So we was trying to see.
This is my grilled croaker fish served with white rice. Alongside
that man living room be wide the fuck open.
all right, Vibe Nation, my people. How you doing? Let's enjoy this meal. You know, you always wanted me to make this fish and all of that, so and I prepared it.
How in the fuck we always wanted you to make that damn fish when you done made it 17 times, nigga?
Use rice to eat it. You know what I mean?
Look at that. He got his ring on today. We didn't shame the nigga into remembering to put his ring on. Because when he fried the fish, the ring wasn't on. And he had time for me to do my video and say something.
This is Greek croaker fish, spice with tomatoes, onion, pepper.
Is it grilled or fried? Because we saw you fried. But tell us what it is again.
Get it to use rice to eat it. You know what I mean? This is Greek croaker fish, spice with tomatoes, onion, pepper, garlic, and alongside the cucumber to go with it. This is rice. You know what I mean? Let's see the grace while we eat this delicious food. Jesus' name I pray, amen. Father, I thank you for providing. May God bless and sanctify you in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
What?
Guys, let's enjoy this meal. I can't wait. I want to tell you that. You know what I mean? Okay. It is going to be lovely.
I want that nigga to choke on a bone.
First bite. You want this?
No. No.
Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. It's so nice. Wow.
Why are you laughing?
This sauce, guys, this is just the sauce I'm tasting.
That nigga is gonna chop a hole in the plate. This is really content in 2025.
It's so nice.
He gonna say this so nice and it's so good for the next 6 minutes.
It's so good with the fish. The fish is everything. Awesome piece.
If he don't sound like that damn Q talking about it's everything.
Abby, go on. I am gonna help you with that.
This nigga lazy in a bitch. There he go putting bones on the table. Stanky finger ass nigga.
Very yummy. Have some rice. All right.
Goodwill. Goodwill.
Just give me a moment. Just a minute to eat a little, then we shout, okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you for cooperating and understanding. Let me just gauge a little. Then we'll start shouting. We can talk. Delicious, very nice. I love it. Well prepared to the finest taste.
You suck.
Next time I'm gonna direct you better how to make it.
You suck, and you, sir, are a fucking scammer. You're a scammer. This is lazy content, nigga. You ain't saying shit.
Made, okay? Next time I'll take one. Anyway, the first sauce I made, I ate it all with different dish. Yeah,
The first what?
process made, okay? Next time I'll take one. Anyway, the first sauce I made, I ate it all
The first sauce.
with different dish. Yeah, I need to make this sauce for the fish. So yes, you have to see it. So I have to eat it so you see it. You know what I mean? I prepare the fish. You haven't seen me eating it. It's fresh sauce to eat it. That's what it's about. I like to
Fresh
last
sauce.
time I will show you from scratch. I mean I showed you from scratch, but I will direct you better. This is just the first trial for you to see how we make it and all of that. Okay. As that being said, you can go ahead and do it for who you love. Um it's not just a croaker fish or a tilapia or a catfish. Next time I might do a tilapia catfish. Anyone, just to show you again how it goes. Okay. So I'll tell you, you can go get any kind of fish, clean it properly, take away the scale. You open the belly. If it's not if it, you can pull from the side, just a little cut and pull out the old gut and the old belly stuffs in the intestine and all that trash in the belly. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He didn't do none of this shit on camera with his fish. Hold on. I think I had an ugly glare. I had to move my lighting. But yeah, this nigga, we didn't see him clean no fish, but he telling you how to clean the fish.
So well, when once that is done, you can use your knife. If your knife is very sharp, make a stripe on the fish so you can put those seasoning and the spice, seasoning and all of that you want to use to make the food. You mix them together, apply it. You made on the fish, apply it on it. Yes, then apply all over the body of the fish again. You know what I mean? Yes, in and out to the gills and every part. Cause this fish tastes so good. While that is done, you go ahead and put in your pot and fry it, or you put in your oven in the oven and grill it, or you put in a frying pan with oil and fry it. Either way, it comes out with different flavor taste.
Nigga.
Grill, fried,
Nigga. Bruh.
taste to that. Yes. So by that has been said, then go on and eat. I'm hungry. Start.
You suck. You suck. That sums it up. You suck.
I mean, I can't talk much. Let me just give you watch it. You requested for this, I've made it for you.
We didn't request that.
Enjoy the video, and
Nobody requested that.
Yourself. Okay.
Go look at that comment section. Nobody told this nigga to fry some croaker fish. And now he called it grill. He don't even remember what the fuck he made, or he lied.
That's good.
Hello, everyone in the chat. Ew. What the ew? You just gonna suck that jet like that, bro? You just gonna suck that jet like that? Ugh. Thank you for the $10 cash, yeah.
So good. some cucumber.
This nigga here. Damn. That nigga was hungry. This must have been after the workout. He let his fish get cold. All right, fucking that bone up. That nigga eating it. That nigga eating that fish like it's a steak bone, it's like a cat.
Guys, this was deliciously made. I love this chop. So delicious. I'll rate it to the best of my rating. For I made it to the top. This is on point. Next time I'm going to show you.
It's on point.
Making it. Next time I'm going to show you a more improved method. This is nice. This is very, very good. I love it for myself. I love it for you. You're cooking new things. Try it and try. I mean, just try it.
Jeez. That man ain't see shit. This is not what we signed up for. He licking his fingers and shit. We ain't signed up for this at all.
So nice. I love it.
What the edit come in from? And then I got a paper towel, a napkin, a dish rag.
Guys, my meal was so delicious. I love my meal. So nice. I'm glad that you watch it. I really appreciate you for sticking around to the end. If you watch this to the end, thumbs up. And subscribe.
What else? What? Yeah.
For more delicious and exciting videos.
Whatever.
I love you.
This was boring.
Nation.
You're a scammer. Here comes. Watch the scam, y'all. Watch the scam.
Yo, Fib Nation, how you doing? It's a blessed day. Another beautiful day. I want to show you the highest, most demand on this channel. Croco fish. What are we doing? Is it croco?
On my thumbnail from the last video, fucking scammer. He clearly fries it, but the ultimate grill coker, he just ate the shit that he fried, but it's supposed to be grilled. Yeah, this guy. 3 videos, 1 fish. All right, let's go on. Let's listen to Tiffany rap. Let's listen to this together, and then we go. Hold on, let me wait a minute. Hold on, Tiff. Wait a minute. Let me close cap in. Let's close caption so we can see these bars, and then we're gonna break them down. We're gonna listen to it all the way through first.
Another super coming?
Y'all ready for this?
I'm starving the book. It's illegal to feed the people, to feed the people. I gave back to community and I cleaned the streets up. I'm starving the board. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal. To feed the people, to feed my people, to feed my people, to feed my people. From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe.
Well, that look like you, Papa.
Wait, what? Okay, we gotta go back. Is she? They talking about a lawsuit. Okay, let's go. Break it down, bar for bar.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm starving the board.
I'm starving the board. I'm feeding the people. Okay, I'm starving the board. I'm feeding the people. But you say the board is stopping you from feeding the people. Didn't you say the board shut down the township and y'all had to cancel a giveaway, a food drive, first time in history? Looks like the board is starving you. But okay, let's go. She's starving the board. She's feeding the people. Boss.
Feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal.
They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal. Okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Well, they did try to recall you. And I think the recall won, other than it was the word fucked up in the court proceeding, but the people voted to recall you. So you being in office is kind of illegal on a technicality of a word, just one word. But all right, come on.
To feed the people, to feed the people. I gave back to community and I cleaned the streets up.
Crime, hiding the motherfucking dolphin. What? I mean,
Feed the people. I gave back to community and I cleaned the streets up.
how did you clean the streets up, ma'am? You cut some damn trees. Them people said the streets is not paved and crime is through the roof. So what? How did you clean the streets up? You hung banners? All right, come on.
I'm starving the board. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal. So feed.
I think she has more than this because when Tommy G had it on his story, and I don't know which YouTuber I saw it from, when she was on his story, he tried to act like he knew the words. He didn't, but yeah, I don't think she got no more than this. I think this is where the song ends.
People to feed my people, to feed my from Vegas to Chicago. I rode around in Tahoe.
From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoes. She is bragging about spending the taxpayers' money. Now, ma'am, you did not have the. Well, you probably did rent some Tahoes when you got out there in Vegas. Well, how did you feed the people riding around in Tahoes? You didn't bring back anything from the Vegas trip because you said it was an economic planning trip and y'all ain't had no new businesses developed from that trip. So how did either one of those trips help feed the people? All right.
Well, that look like you, Papa.
I think that's it. I don't think she got no more. All right. minutes ago before she scheduled for 9 today on a premiere on her channel on YouTube, but then she went live on Facebook shortly before that gent went off. So she was live while they was going together. So she gonna talk about the live we're gonna listen to after this. But this is the one I just premiered, and I ain't really heard what she said because yeah, I was getting ready for this live.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Come on in. I hope y'all ready. Because if you want the tea, get it from me. I keep telling y'all that. So come on in. Because I got some news that you can use. Yes, that part. All right, let me set this up. Why that got so bright? So bright. Make sure that's clear. Look, it's like a...
So you cut the filter on, bitch. That's how you cut the filter on.
Okay. All right, guys, how y'all doing? I got the news that you can use. I know you guys said I'm about to tell it like it is.
It's a 9-minute video that she supposedly produces receipts and tells it all. 4 years worth of shit wrapped up in an 8-minute video. All right.
Tiffany, tell it. I got the news. Tell it about corruption. Tell it. The board of trustees. Tell it. Hey, I'm about to tell it like it is. Tell it. You know I gotta give y'all a but yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe right now to Tiff Speaks the Truth. It's on my YouTube platform for those that already didn't subscribe. You already got that 30-minute notification.
Now she did. She went from like 200 subs. She started promoting the YouTube page. I say like yesterday. She got over 1,000 subs now on her YouTube page. You know, she's been had it. That's the one she did. She had the Tiff Speaks, the early Tiff on the Run podcast. All her failed shows are on this channel. All her failed shows. And at one point she was trying to take the content that she was doing everywhere else and upload it. And then she stopped and whatever. She knows she about to be out of office, so she trying to monetize her YouTube channel right quick.
And tune in in 30 minutes. We about to tell it. So stay tuned because I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys. I know that I haven't been on here like I should be all the time because y'all know I'm still running operations, you know. So I just wanted to make sure that you hear from your super mayor and make sure y'all come and find out, get the tea. Remember, if you want the tea, get it from me. So I will be broadcasting that in the next literally 20 minutes now. So if you have not subscribed, go to Tiff Speaks the Truth on YouTube, and you will get everything that I'm gonna talk about as relates to corruption in the village of Dalton. But basically, you have to subscribe to get it. I normally play you to know that. Also, if somebody's watching this, you can put the link in the bottom comments. Other than that, I do that when I get off this live. But go on to Tiff Speaks the Truth and make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. That way, you'll get all the news that you can use. I just want to get on here real quick. It's not gonna be long-winded, guys, because I'm trying to go on that platform and speak, but I have a whole you dig for you. I ain't even gonna say what it is. I want you to go look at it, check it out, so you can actually get a different perspective, because all this fake news, they got to chill with all that. I need you to see it for what it is. I'll give you a different perspective. I'll give you some truth. I'll give you some facts. I'll give you some receipts, you know, things y'all keep asking for, even though, you know, as though, how can I say this? People want receipts, right? Y'all want.
Let me guess. Everybody is corrupt except for you. Everybody lie except for you. All right. Is that what we got to expect? And I don't know what she said. We're going to, not in this one. I don't know what she said in this one or in the one that just premiered on YouTube. But we're going to find out. We're going to listen to it together.
But it's just gossip to y'all when y'all get receipts. When I have receipts, I give it to the real people that can do something about it. Just so you understand the difference when y'all ask for certain things I can give, certain things I can't give. Y'all do know that legal is involved, so I just make sure that
The real people that can do something about it.
Give it to you, but you can't do nothing with it. Me giving it to you, I can verbalize it, but I probably can't give you actual documentation. But this time I did, because you guys wanted it, so there it is. Go check it out again. Tiff Speaks the Truth. It's on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, and I got not this evening, but again, the next 2-3 days, you're gonna see a lot of things going on, a lot of stuff coming out that you didn't hear me say anything because y'all muddy my name up for 3.5 years. So hey, y'all left me no choice but to go on and give y'all a dose of your own medicine that you've been trying to dish out to me, which has all been fake. It's been a witch hunt, it's been lies, it's just been all
right at election time. All right. You're a little too late, ma'am.
all the above, guys. But y'all know I am strong. I am constantly moving forward, and this too shall pass. And when it passed,
them senior citizens ain't on YouTube. The people you trying to reach on YouTube already got their mind made up about you.
I want people to look at me as strength. So when you look up the definition of strength, you're gonna see Tiffany here, you're gonna see Super Mayor Henyard in it, because I don't know anybody, any human being, any person that would have withstood the storm as long as I did, and see it all the way through. I know a lot of people that would have quit. A lot of people said they would have quit. They would have thrown in the towel. They would have did all kinds of things, they tell me. But I'm still here. So please go into that platform. In the next 20 minutes, we're going to produce those receipts that you've been asking for so desperately. And we have plenty more to go for the next 2 days. If you haven't heard my latest, I'm starving the bud, I'm feeding the people. Y'all got to go check that out. I did drop some bars for y'all because that's a way that I express myself throughout all this drama that be around me, all this negativity. I'm a positive, high energy person, as you all see and know.
I dropped some bars for y'all. I dropped some bars. Some bars. Ooh, that's an unflattering pause. I ain't tried to, but boy, your mouth crooked.
So I have to go and lay it down in the studio. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I don't even rap. I don't even rap.
I did a song because that's how I express myself throughout all this, even though I don't rap. So that's not how you express yourself. That's how you expressed yourself once.
So check that out. I did drop some bars for y'all because that's a way that I express myself throughout all this drama that be around me, all this negativity. I'm a positive, high energy person, as you all see and know. So I have to go and lay it down in the studio. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I don't even rap. I don't even rap. But it's been actually really good for me. It's been positive. People.
Who want to collab with Tiffany on the track? To do what? Ma'am, you dropped, I can't even say you did a full 12 bars. You dropped 8 bars, ma'am. We heard 8 goddamn bars. What are you talking about? Collab with you to do what?
It's really cool. If you are watching this, please go out and vote. Early voting has started. It started February 10th. It's on this
Wide on the track.
Vote for my entire ticket. We have a vision, unlike other people that just talk and they ain't got no vision. They hoping they win off the hate and negativity that you have for a person. But please judge me on my work. Vote off my work. Don't vote off of gossip. This is not high school. Vote off of facts, not fiction. Facts. And that's what I want to prove to you this evening and show you some of the things that you might have overlooked because you was caught in the mess. Like most people get caught in the drama and not necessary facts. Stop letting people throw the rock and hide their hands. Stop allowing people to just say something about people that ain't true. And you know it ain't true because you live in my city. You live in my city. You know that I love my city, which is a village, but I call it a city. You know that I put on for my city. You know that I go hard for the youth, especially my seniors. You know this. In the middle class, y'all sell for the seniors and veterans, and y'all know the board stop paying the vendors. Y'all know all this. These are all facts. I just want y'all to stay on course with the facts and get out and vote. We can complain about it all day long, but you got to get to the polls and vote. So I'm asking my base to make sure you show up and show out for your super mayor at the polls. You can go early or go on the 25th like I do. I do believe in voting on election day. You know, I just don't trust people in machines sitting in buildings. I just don't. I just think people are finicky with stuff like that. But people believe in early voting. So if you do, get out and vote. You got until the 24th, which is Monday, to cast your vote early. Other than that, I'll see you on election day where we need to make sure we get our people out to vote. So tell a friend, tell a neighbor, let people know the truth. Let them get out and vote. I am on the ballot. I'm number 1. Punch 1 for Mayor Henyard. Punch 4 for Tanika Hughes. She is running for my clerk because we need a new clerk. Y'all want 4 years done, right? You need a new clerk. Y'all want minutes done, right? You need a new clerk. You need a clerk that's going to do the will of the people and give you the information.
Girl, ain't nobody listening to
you. I hate people blame people offices. They ain't got nothing to do with anything. So make sure you get out and vote.
Ain't nobody listening to you.
Tanika Hughes, punch 4. Vote for my
No,
entire trustee slate. I am backing
no.
Jocelyn King. She is punch 9. Vanessa West Coast, she is punch 10. And Miss Linda Terrell, punch 11. So that is my ticket. Punch 1, 4, 9, 10, and 11. That's my ticket, guys. So you can see us be victorious, coming on a landslide. You know, it's a landslide on February 25th. We will be victorious. I leave it all in God's hands. What will be will be. What's for you is for you. I'm a firm believer of that. But I have to kill some negative, some facts and understand how and why you're voting to keep me in office, to allow me to do a great job. I've done streets, alleys, sidewalks. We got millions of dollars in the bank account. They ain't telling y'all none of that, right? It's all about deficit dollars when I got in office.
Why are you in your Thornton Township office, in your Thornton Township shirt, talking about Village of Dalton politics? Why, ma'am? Why? Aren't you not like supposed to be doing that? I could be wrong, but why are you doing that? And where's the bank accounts with the millions of dollars in it in the Village of Dalton when you just said that y'all owe like 13 million to Chicago? How you going? You ain't got no million sitting nowhere because anything extra should be going to Chicago to make that deficit shrink. Hello, truth.
Man, what the hell you doing live? I thought you was doing a premiere. What is this?
What do you mean? I did a premiere and then I did a live. I had to sit up at 9 o'clock.
What
are you talking about? I pushed back to 9:30 because I had said
you don't know what the hell you want to do. Don't worry
well,
about it.
You had asked me why no live wasn't scheduled, so I did a damn live. You ain't want to do Goodwill.
All right.
And then Tiffany started acting up, so we him.
Okay, great. Oh shit, I need to plug my phone up. Go ahead.
So y'all just have to fact check your facts so you will understand what way at that price since 2013. So I think we owe them about $4 million left now. But I just want to point that out to you guys.
Just for
what's going on? I also want you guys to know that I need people protecting me and people that keeping me up. So I just want you to loving on each other and just try to be kinder to one another. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people be so evil, and I do believe hate is taught. I don't think that it's something you're born with. I think it's taught. So please teach your kids to love on one another.
Being stupid is taught
me today,
too.
You tomorrow. You know, make sure you feed the people. Gone now. It's coming on at 9 o'clock. And me and my ticket, I did allow you to visit at the rink.
Allowed her. You allowed them to use a publicly funded building for a music video. So could you have stopped her? It is a publicly funded venue. You was gonna kick her off the premises. You allowed her, and you make it seem like you did something really, really big.
Women power looks like as it relates to strength and vision, because you gotta have vision to run things. I know a lot of people may not believe in your vision, see your vision. This is like how y'all don't believe in Facebook or anything else, and look at them now. So everybody's not going to believe in you or your vision sometimes, but you got to keep going. One thing about my vision, I want people to know, I know in 2021, I try to push the block by block housing project. Y'all know I'm going to push that. When we win on February 25th, I'm going to make sure that we give everybody those dollar houses that we tried to do in 21. But this board here that you put in office is going to see that through on day one. So I want to make sure you understand on day one, you're going to be able to get them houses because we're going to start the ball rolling and get the process going. So the dollar houses, if you live in Village of Dalton and it's a bando on you, live in the house or live in the bando.
What the fuck? Buy a bando which is abandoned for a reason. Buy a bando for $1 and put your kids out. Let alone that the house got to be renovated. It got to be brought up to code. Property taxes and all types of shit have to be taken care of before you could just do that. But yeah, go on. Buy the house for $1, and you got to be responsible for the grass being cut while you trying to get this motherfucker up to code and all types of other shit. It's abandoned for a reason, but fuck it. Buy it for $1 and put your kids out. Get rid of them. Send them to the bando for $1.
You can get the house for $1. So you can get rid of your kids that live in the house or live in the basement. They can move across the street or down the street. You can get rid of your grandma, your auntie, your mama, but everybody can have home ownership, and it's only $1. But
put your mama, grandma, and auntie out into the dollar house that was a bando before you bought it for $1.
Of course, you have to fix it up. But I want to try to teach people
the real owner left that motherfucker, but you could buy it for $1. Of course, you got to fix it up, but I want to teach people
benefit of home ownership and instant equity. So you instantly got $100,000, $200,000 instant equity once you fix it. Of course, you know what I'm saying. I just want you to understand that you got it for.
Once you fix it up, though, I'm just saying you could buy it for $1, but you ain't got no instant equity. You got to fix it up first, which costs a shit ton of money that they're not going to have. Look at this. This is meth mouth. Meth mouth is written all over her face.
So I want you to know that's part of our program that we're going to do. Unity Amongst Community, y'all know my about this, bridging the gap about Unity Amongst Community. That's another one of my visions, or our visions, me and my team. I want you to know that it's a togetherness. I want you to see what it looks, and that's another reason why I went with you, because they are the future. You got to pass the baton. We always talking about it, but y'all don't want to reach one, teach one,
come on,
and show them that they can do this too, because everybody can't go to college. Everybody not going to do trade school. Like sometimes you are a public servant, so it's okay. So I want them to understand that. So we got a lot about you, and I just 25th, you're going to hear us all
shit.
Speak more about unity. You're going to see that. All the nonsense going to stop. All the noise going to stop. All the hate pages, all the hate people, because we're not about that. You're going to see us come in and handle the business, not let the business handle us, because I got a team that sees the future, a team that believes in the vision for the people. That's all I'm about, feeding the people, nothing else. I'm not going to give nothing. I'm going to starve the bull and I'm going to feed the people. Just remember that. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been getting attacked, as you can see. But I can't explain all that this evening on that
You finna lose, ma'am. You already can't run in Thornton Township, and that was the $250,000 job, or $270,000, whichever one it is. That was the big payday. You finna lose your $50,000 job too. It's over. It's gone.
You finna go watch at 9 o'clock. So I kind of explain that, and I try to show you the
no more starving the board. No more feeding the people.
Black and they need to look in the mirror, like for real. So I just want you to see this smear campaign, this civil conspiracy that they're doing, this muscling when they can't control you. That's what they do, guys. They do a smear campaign on you. I just want you to know I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And remember, I'm starving the food. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office. Now you remember to keep me in office. All right, February 25th is going down. Punch one for your super mayor. All right, I see them. Love you. Now you can do about it.
You go. All right. This is her big in the normal speed. Who's really spending the money? She got productions on y'all. She had a whole production team. She paid somebody to edit this video, chop it up, get a dramatic effect in the background.
And unfortunately, there's little difference between the spectacle perpetrated by Jedediah Brown at the meeting.
Man, this better not be the same goddamn video address Lori. I said it better not be the same goddamn video.
And the spectacle perpetrated by Lori Lightfoot at her meeting before.
And now to South Suburban Dalton and the investigation to find out if money is being mishandled there. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot has been investigating Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard for months now. Tonight, she gives her final report.
She goes before by Tiffany Henyard.
We were tasked with looking into irregularities, allegations of irregularities regarding financial mismanagement by Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
But she spent her presentation talking about things done by other people, by accountants, by disgraced Dalton official Keith Freeman.
Oh shit! Oh shit! She throwing niggas under the bus.
Or could she say that Mayor Henyard?
Why is Carmen Carlisle name on that? This ain't Thornton Township.
Proved a single one of the expenses that she was discussing. In fact, the bulk of the information that was
Ice Town
in standard vigilance, there was no real investigation. It was political theater, or a disgraced former mayor wanted another chance at the limelight that's not earned.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot has lost her bid for re-election. She conceded the race.
What the fuck is this a receipt of? You said you had shit that was gonna send niggas to jail, and you was gonna turn the information over to the proper authorities once you put this shit out. What does Lori Lightfoot losing re-election have to do with any goddamn thing? She ain't had no corruption scandals under her.
To get enough votes to qualify for a runoff in the crowded primary.
What Lori Lightfoot failed to mention during the most.
This the same thing that happened to you. You couldn't get on the primary. You couldn't get on the caucus. It happened to you. You lost.
Most of the time period that she's supposedly investigating, the Board of Trustees unlawfully kept Mayor Henyard from being on the bank.
Look at Tiffany later.
The Board of Trustees unlawfully, most of the time period that she's supposedly investigating, the Board of Trustees unlawfully kept Mayor Henyard from being on the bank account. She had to go to court just to get on the account.
When other people come and do work in our village, y'all need to pay them. Do not hold up their money and think you're going to get it paid to do nothing. So we're going to do the same thing until you pay them people, then y'all get y'all check.
She don't have the authority to do that.
Watch me. Watch me.
You're not even on the bank account.
So next, old business. So just to clear this up so the residents and everybody know what's going on. Basically, this Board of Trustees have put the village in financial despair. They put us in court several different times if anyone's not following.
Where is the motherfucking proof? Who cares if they took you off the bank account, ma'am? They took you off the bank account because of all the frivolous spending you were fucking doing. Where are the receipts of wrongdoing?
Following, they cost us over $600,000 for a recall for this attorney to get paid off of. I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to work with a board that's willing to work with me. What's a shame is why we ended up in court. It's October 3rd, 2022 warrant list when Trustee Jason House and this clerk right here, Clerk Key, have went to the bank to remove me off the bank account. Let me tell you how deep this gets. Trustee Keys and your attorney, that attorney right there. Well, clerk, okay, Clerk Key, that attorney right there goes into me. Bank. So why
did they take away, or did you simply get put back on the bank account? That's what I need to know.
to remove me when the laws state the mayor and the clerk is the ones on the bank account to put trustee House on the bank account. This way y'all need to open your eyes at so you can understand what is truly going on. It's a money grab,
What
a
happened?
power grab for the village of Dalton. They keep talking about deficit, but you keep trying to pay this attorney. I motioned for court because I tried to stop them from paying that attorney right here, that $600,000. So when we went to court, the judge stopped everything. She didn't want to hear anything. She said she's gonna wait to do the hearing, and she stopped every payment possible and said she was only going to allow us to do payroll, which is to pay people that work for the village of Dalton.
For much of the time that's being discussed, she's being illegally kept from knowing what's going on with the money. Now that seems like it would be important. That's the truth. But Lori Lightfoot did not mention it.
And she just sitting there.
Jason House, a current member of the board of trustees, was not a signer on the bank account at all. And yet, he has repeatedly signed checks without authority. That's a fact. It's documented. He's spending villages dollars without authority. He's committing bank fraud. He's committing check fraud. She's proved it in documents.
So why hadn't he been charged with anything? Why ain't nobody investigating him for anything? Because you've already said all this in public before. This interview with your lawyer in the news station is fairly recent. Why he or she ain't been charged with anything? Because you said it's bank fraud, it's check fraud. Why he ain't been charged?
There's matters pending in court. He's been told to stop doing it, and he still does it again and again.
How y'all allow him to convince y'all to put him on the bank account when he is in trouble or has been in trouble with the feds? If y'all don't know, y'all understand what's going on, and these people. I'm telling y'all what I'm saying. Research, homework. Y'all didn't do nothing, but I guess it's good.
You were in trouble with the feds and you was on the bank account.
Because everybody got the hand in the cookie jar. So all I'm saying to you is all I try to do is protect the residents, speak out, tell y'all what's going on. I've done nothing wrong. I never do anything.
Tiffany, if these is your receipts, you lied to us again. Bitch, we didn't heard you say this before. You just recycle what you said already. What are we supposed to do with that? We supposed to be mad? Ain't nobody asking what Jason and Allison signed that check for. We know they probably went to some GA fund shit. We see that 100,000. We ain't even questioning it. What is your point? And well, I don't know. This shit said 2022, but the shit that you showed, what was the dates on that? Because Mayor Pro Tem, when did that kick in? Sorry, y'all. Yeah, 2024. That was Mayor Pro Tem. That was probably when you didn't show up because it says 6/5/24. Apparently, you tried to scratch the date out for some odd reason, but yeah, 6/5/2024. That was last year when he was Mayor Pro Tem, but that was illegal. He was doing that shit in 2022, which is false, man.
Y'all understand what's going on, and these are facts. This is stuff people mess up money all day long. I keep telling y'all. So what I'm saying is, y'all allow this man to go on the bank account. Y'all didn't do any of your research, your homework. Y'all didn't do nothing. But I guess it's good, huh? Because everybody got the hand in the cookie jar. So all I'm saying to you is, all I try to do is protect the residents, speak out, tell y'all what's going on. I've done nothing wrong. I never do anything wrong because I grew here, as I always say. Rest of them flew here. Tell the people what the feds got you for them. Why was they at the healthcare custodian, which you worked at, and you was over the bank account? over right here at the U.S. Bank, and they walked you out to your computer, seize your stuff. Talk to them then. You want to tell them, talk to them, tell the people, talk to them. They right here. Right, exactly. He's not going to tell his stuff, but I.
So apparently he was cleared of any wrongdoing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he still got that job to this day. All right. This shit is crazy.
Oh, his stuff. So
this is receipt.
I didn't have any concern about that either. Why? The board of trustees are defrauding the people at home.
At the end of the 6 people up here are the ones that vote on all of the money. So when she keeps saying, I did this and I did that and I gave, she haven't did anything.
They got a guy committing bank fraud and spending the people's money. But that's of no concern. Why? Because truth is overawed by spectacle. That's what we come to again and again in the way that Mayor Henyard has been treated. Lori Lightfoot's not interested in fact.
Boo-hoo, motherfuckers.
But in spectacle. She's interested in politics.
A coalition of aldermen and community groups is slamming Mayor Lori Lightfoot, accusing her administration of misspending discretionary funds.
How does discrediting Lori Lightfoot help your cause at all? I just want to know how this works.
From the Federal Pandemic Relief CARES Act, the group says Lightfoot spent millions on police and ignored other issues.
One pot of money that we had that was flexible funding, the one pot of money that could have been used for small business support, for housing relief for our neighbors, to help.
Wait, y'all was mad that she spent money on policing when it's a lot of fucking crime in Chicago? That's crazy.
Prevent violence in our communities. That's what we're talking about. And of that 470 million, 284 million of it went directly to the Chicago Police Department.
You know, a mayor who's run out of office, as she
Yeah, you got to police the violent neighborhoods to try to get crime down.
was, in large part because of financial mismanagement, being called upon to be the investigator of another mayor's fiscal. That's pretty much the same thing as asking a fox to investigate the hen house. And it has no more truth value than a professional wrestling match. It's all staged, it's all scripted, but the problem is that the consumers of social media confuse that spectacle for the truth. And flames of anger get fueled by falsehoods. And next time the violence could block.
Sir, your client partook in the violence. She took her shoes off, pushed the table to the side like she was at a family function, and ran and hit a nigga with a microphone. Yes, it could be much worse, because all the women she didn't talk shit about in the crowd could go and put their hands on her since she jumped in the melee. Somebody could have tripped her on her way up, one of her ops. Somebody could have hit her from behind with a chair. Could get worse. That's why she shouldn't be jumping into shit like that as the supervisor.
Inflammatory political rhetoric shouted from online rafters incites people to do terrible things.
This is what she called receipts. Know before you vote. So this is the big receipts that she put out that she been telling people to wait on. What the fuck? She do this shit every single time. Now, Tiffany, you're gonna have to cut that music out too. I like Trustee King. She could get it. Fucking terrible. The fuck. How long we been on here? All right, now we're getting into our strange. Them was strange stories enough, but now we're getting into the other strange news stories. Data indicates there could be hundreds of what the fuck just happened? Something happened. Hundreds of serial killers could be out here, is what these good people said. I find it strange. And they truck drivers.
Murderous truck drivers prowling the nation's highways for victims have become familiar villains, really, in TV shows and movies.
In fact, the percentage of long-haul truckers who become murderers is small. But according to the FBI, there are likely hundreds of homicidal truck drivers on our roads who have never been caught.
Many of them have driven across Nevada and have left a bloody trail behind them. Tonight, Chief Investigator George Knapp takes a deeper dive into how victims are targeted. And some of this information, it is graphic.
86-year-old Reno resident Patrick Carnes was driving in tandem with a long-haul trucker along I-80 when he vanished forever back in 2011. His car was found in the same out-of-the-way field where 62-year-old Judith Casita's vehicle was found 5 years earlier. She, too, was never seen again. Nevada lawmen came to suspect that a serial killer trucker, possibly two, were picking off victims along I-80.
And this was actually where the vehicle was. I've seen some gruesome things in 25 years as an FBI agent, really gory crime scenes.
Former FBI Assistant Director Frank Figluzzi says the two missing Nevadans are not typical targets for serial killer truckers. Most of the known victims are younger women, either sex workers or hitchhikers. Figluzzi learned about the killers and their most likely victims by digging into a bureau program called the Highway Serial Killings Initiative, established in 2009, and learned even more by riding shotgun with truckers over thousands of miles, research that produced his best-selling book, Long Haul. By studying known murders, missing persons, and truckers themselves, the FBI estimates there could be 450 long-haul truckers who are serial killers, probably more. Many are sexual predators, some just like kill.
One indeed likes to control the outcome and loves the power and will prolong torture, rape, and other horrors. But the other one, George, the other kind of serial killer, simply wants to kill. He enjoys that power of life and death, and he kills quickly.
He's killing because he's lonely.
The specter of a mass murderer rumbling down the highway in a multi-ton traveling crime scene has been used in several TV shows and in movies, including the thriller Suspect Zero. But sometimes it spills out to the eye of multiple rapes and murders of women. But he went on the run in 1996 and didn't surface until 2011 in Las Vegas, where he'd been living under an assumed name. Another serial killer truck driver, Wayne Allen Ford, had a severed breast in his pocket when he turned himself in to California police in 1998. He admitted to 4 murders. 3 of his victims had been dismembered. The body of one victim, 26-year-old Tina Gibbs of Las Vegas, was found in Northern California, not far from Ford's home. One of the most vile of the trucker killers is Robert Ben Rhodes, who built a torture chamber in his truck. Rhodes murdered 2 couples he picked up hitchhiking, one in Utah, one in Texas, and is suspected of dozens of other murder-torture sagas.
There's some of the most heinous crimes and criminals in the book, including Robert Ben Rhodes, who picked up a 14-year-old girl hitchhiking, hooked her up from fish hooks inside his torture dates, raped and tortured her, leaving her for dead in an abandoned farmhouse.
The most common and most vulnerable pool of victims are the so-called lot lizards, which is the crude name drivers use for the sex workers who ply their
Not a lot lizard.
the nation's truck stops. Figluzzi met and interviewed many of them for his book, including a few who survived their attacks, and knows that educating these women about the dangers is tough. Many of them have drug addictions and poor judgment, move around a lot, don't let family know where they are, likely to report them missing. Figluzzi also wrote his book to educate cops about the FBI initiative. About lawmen working on the Pat Carnes case they could have accessed.
If I have one message, law enforcement officer listening, it's get your unsolved special killings into the FBI's database.
Trucking industry has embraced the effort to find and weed out killer truckers and has installed tracking devices on most corporate-owned rigs. But Figluzzi notes some drivers have learned how to skirt those precautions, and he says there are hundreds of thousands of independent truckers who drive their own rigs and are not being monitored as they cruise along those long stretches of dark and empty highways. George Knapp, 8 News Now.
Disturbing stuff. We put more information on the highway serial killer database on site. Also find part of one report.
House entry. That is how prosecutors in
Clarence Jordan, who was sentenced to death but never executed.
If that's not a Supreme, years on death row, and he still didn't get killed, what's the purpose of having death row?
Robert is
murdering a grocery. Here's what 68. Our archives don't have video of this crime, so I went through old newspaper archives. There was an 8-sentence blurb about the murder, a little more written about Jordan being convicted, sentenced to death, trying to stab a bailiff, calling himself Father Nature, and even briefly escaping after a hearing. The meat of what happened is in the court file, and I put together a timeline. He was convicted in 1978, that second time, in 1983. Then, in 1988, he was declared incompetent. And by that time, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled you can't execute an incompetent person. After that, the case went nowhere. Other than a couple of inquiries in 2004 and 2017, Jordan was forgotten about. Jordan even wrote his own letters to the court. I read them. They were largely nonsensical, but those letters didn't even trigger any real action. That is until this past November, when the head of Texas's Office of Capital and Forensic Writs, the public defender for people facing a death sentence, asked to be appointed as Jordan's attorney.
Should somebody at some point tried to restore his competency? Because it doesn't appear that anybody did.
One of the heartbreaking injustices in this case is that Mr. Jordan was not just forgotten, he was a person who was intellectually, this is horrifying. And I think that everyone is poorly served in Texas. The victims of crime, the state of Texas, certainly people who are incarcerated when cases like this come about, and when people are forgotten.
That was Ben Wolf, and he plans to argue Jordan schizophrenic, has hallucinations, along with being ago. But an attorney, here's our meeting.
Was made by his attorneys that once it was determined he could not be executed, we're just going to let him be.
Isn't the court supposed to periodically monitor someone to find out if their competency has been restored?
Yes, the courts are supposed to provide a monitoring function.
Did that happen here?
I don't know, and I don't believe so.
Do you have any concerns at all that the facts of the case don't support Jordan being guilty of this crime?
No, I don't think there's any doubt that Clarence Jordan committed capital murder. There is no doubt that Clarence Jordan was an extremely violent, dangerous person at the time of his trial. The issue is, should he be on death row? I asked you, is he actually innocent? No, he's not actually innocent. He did this capital murder.
And I do want to quickly point out the people in the DA's office now were not there when this happened. So the next step is Wolf is going to file appeal of Jordan's death sentence. The DA's office will review that appeal and then decide where to go from there.
All right. So is Clarence Jordan still actually on death row?
Yes and no. He is still a death row inmate, but in 2015, he was moved to the Estelle Prison Unit, which is the unit that handles inmates who have chronic medical issues. What we've learned in the court file is in 2015, he suffered a stroke and can't even speak anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A Colorado boy, only 14 years old, when he shoots and kills.
Okay. I'm Officer Lipper with the Denver Police Department, okay?
Just hours after shooting her in cold blood, he cries to his own mother at the police station.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Stop. Today's case takes us to Denver, Colorado, where on February 20th, 2021, 32-year-old Pamela Cabrialis was on her way home from dinner with a friend. According to local TV station KUSA, Pamela's family says she was extremely giving, passionate, and loving. They describe her as a social butterfly who was always there if you needed her. Pamela worked as a real estate agent, and she was also a mother to her 6-year-old son, Leo.
Está champagne, ¿no?
This part does.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy.
In pictures and in videos, Pamela seems happy and full of life. But all of that changed 4 years ago this month. Pamela was behind the wheel of her Range Rover, driving along Interstate 25 that goes right through Denver. When she stopped at a red light at an intersection of I-25 and Colfax, shots rang out. We now know the person shooting was then 14-year-old Remy Cordova. Cordova was in the passenger seat of another car that was driven by this guy named Nishan Johnson. Cordova had thought that the car had been tapped by Pamela's in a small fender bender. And according to court docs, he said, quote, "Can I bust on them?" Johnson then replied, "Do what you gotta do. That's on you." According to KUSA, Cordova got out of the car with an AR-15 and fired 15 to 20 shots into Pamela's Range Rover. Witnesses on the scene say at first they didn't even know what was happening.
Then I heard pop, 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 pop. And at first it didn't register what was happening until the cars in the 2 lanes next to me started going. And then I was down and several more happened. And I pulled next to the car, barely got a glance. It looked as though the window was either rolled down or shot out, but I believe that the window was out. I didn't look at the windshield or see inside the vehicle. And then the car that was in front of them sped off. I went behind them, but pretty far back because they went pretty quickly, and got off on Federal. So they went straight and I got off on Federal, and I didn't obviously see what occurred because the car was obstructing my view. So I didn't know at the time if the shots came from the car in front or inside the vehicle. But that's what I saw.
Okay. That's Jaden Aarons, who was driving home from an appointment at the time of the shooting.
You said you heard multiple pops. You went pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop. How many of those do you think you heard the first time?
I'm
In your
gonna
estimation.
call it 5 to 7, perhaps.
Okay, and then you said you ducked down and heard several more pops. How many more do you think you heard?
Perhaps 3.
Okay.
And the break in between the 2 was a second or 2.
Okay.
That it paused.
Sure.
It wasn't very long.
And you never saw anybody get in or out of any vehicles?
No.
Okay.
I, in my mind, thought it was fireworks or something.
Sure.
And just wasn't paying attention.
When you go around the car you're in front of, why do you go around the car?
Because the other two cars did it, and I felt like I was in danger, and I heard the shots coming, and I was ducking down, and I thought maybe they were going to hit me. I was scared to go that way because, again, I didn't know if they were coming from that vehicle, but
She heard the shots that she thought was fireworks.
I couldn't go any other way. So
This may seem like a really dumb question. If you can articulate it more, why did you feel you were in danger? Tell me more about that.
because I recognized the sound of gunshots, and I thought perhaps.
But you just said you thought it was fireworks and you didn't pay attention to it.
One was going to hit me.
Were you scared?
Not really until after, because it didn't really register. It was definitely like weird. So I was like, my awareness was heightened, but it still didn't register.
Tell me more about why you ducked.
Because I thought I was going to get shot.
Okay.
All right, I know you're multitasking when you're watching our videos. And if you're out running errands, back on as usual, code body cam to get this too. Like Alex, 5 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. There were more witnesses too, like Alex Martinez, who was driving home from a soccer game.
When he got out, he had his hoodie on, and he turned to face towards north, and all I see is the side of his forehead. So literally right here.
Okay.
And then that's when I noticed that he lifted up his arm, and his arm was being covered by the top of the car. And I'm in a Ford Edge, so I say it's a pretty big car. He was about like 5'6", 5'7", and that's when I noticed that he had a gun. So my first instinct when I heard it was to get down just in case if they started shooting towards me. I did not physically see the weapon.
Okay.
I seen the light from when you shoot the gun, and you have the light and the sound.
Okay.
So
He saw the fire.
that's what I heard. I heard the toof, toof, toof.
So the light, like the muzzle flash, we call it. It's like the fire, like when you
fire
fireworks,
yeah.
or you fire a gun and
Yeah.
and it comes out. Those gases escape. And
Uh-huh.
what color was that you saw?
When I looked over, the first time I heard it, I got goosebumps. So I looked over, and I just remember seeing white. So
Okay, but you saw the muzzle flash.
Yeah.
Is what we call it.
yeah, the muzzle flash.
Coming out. How many times do you think you saw flashes?
About 6 times.
Okay. Did you hear the person that got out from the right front passenger seat of that car? Did you hear him say anything?
No.
Did you hear them yell anything?
No, not really. I didn't hear anything at all because my music I had my music loud because I'm a big fan of music, and I had my music going, and then that's when I heard the first gunshot go off, and I look over, and then I just see the light, the white, whatever you guys call it, and then that's when I got goosebumps on my arm because I just knew that. But when I was driving away, I noticed one in the rear poke his head out, like look back.
Tell me more about that.
So I was going, because my first instinct was to get away because I was scared.
Okay.
So I was going, and then I was trying to get away quickly as possible. And I look in the rear mirror, and I see the Range Rover in there. And I look in, and I see the Honda coming. And I just see a head go like this, but it had a hoodie on. So
Okay, and was that from the front area of the car or the
Yeah,
rear
the
area
front.
of the car? So from the passenger side or
the
driver's side?
driver's side. It was a black hoodie.
Okay. So it came from the driver direction he shoots at. And this sounds silly, but what led you to believe he was shooting in the direction of that car?
Well, because when he started shooting, I noticed that the light from when he shot it was going backwards.
Okay.
So I was like, all right. So that I ducked down, and that's when I lifted up my head just to take a peek, and that's when I seen his arm on the side of the car facing backwards.
Okay.
After the shooting, Cordova and Johnson sped off in their car as first responders rushed to the scene.
Ma'am, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay? I'm Officer Leffer with the Denver Police Department, okay?
Here's the scene from another perspective.
I'm just going to keep some pressure on it, okay? Yeah. Hey, she took quite a few. She's the only victim. Let's see if I can find an ID in her purse. Yeah. I don't know how you want to do this. You want to put the seat back? The seat. Is there anything behind the seat? No.
Oh, electric. Hang on. I got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find an ID. Is there more than anybody else? No, it's just one person. Could you hold that up while I look through it, please? Thanks. Grab the scoop real quick. No. Coming head first.
And all because dude thought his car got hit. And a simple, can I bust on him? And the grown nigga could have just said no, and he would have listened. Because he listened to him when he said, it's on you. Do what you got to do.
The head out towards the cap. Head toward me.
She ain't even hit him, though. They just thought she did. According to what they said.
This next part is really tough. You can see the rear window of Pamela's Range Rover has been completely shot out.
Counted 8 shot. Yeah, there's one right above the left windshield wiper. So that's 2 out of. Probably hers. That's the same one as on the back. Okay, that's probably.
Another angle shows Pamela being loaded into an ambulance. Now, we won't show that part because it is graphic, but here are the moments leading up to it.
Nothing.
Hey, Jared, did you need the northbound or southbound off-ramp closed?
Coming head first.
Let's do southbound for now. Hopefully everybody going north will figure it out. Copy, one of them.
You guys need an extra set of hands for anything?
Yes.
Say when.
The GHFC1, we're going to have one coming down to 163 Baker's going to follow. Here, are you ready?
Do you know how this happened?
No, other than somebody called in and said gunshots fired between 2 cars.
I don't know why them EMTs getting ready like they actually about to work on this body. It's over with. As long as they've been sitting there, and it's over.
I wasn't able to get a description of the other vehicle.
Here she comes.
Even though Pamela was rushed to the hospital, she died several days later. Meanwhile, investigators were still working to track down the suspects involved in her shooting. The next day, a Denver police officer spotted a car wanted from a separate.
Oh, shit. They did get her to the hospital. Wow. And she hung on for a couple days. Well, this title is a bit egregious then. But all right.
Incident facts involved in her shooting. The next day, a Denver police officer spotted where multiple shots were fired. And at the time, the cop didn't realize this car was also involved in Pamela's shooting, but they did know the people inside needed to be questioned. This led to a small chase, and it's something Nishan Johnson talked about during his police interview.
We're driving, and we get to the light. Police was on side. They get to the side, the back of us, they get behind us. I take a right, they drive. Take a left, they keep following. And then I try to take another right, but the ice was too slippery. So I hit the curb, and that's when they turned the lights on.
Tell me more about the conversation in the car. Who notices the police either on the side of you or behind you?
I mean, we all did, to be honest, because when you're looking at when you're at the stop sign, you're gonna look out your window.
Okay.
And then when I looked out the window, I seen the police pull up.
What is the conversation in the car?
You know, really wasn't no conversation in the car, but they could go.
I'm sorry?
I said it wasn't no conversation in the car, but go.
But go?
Yes.
Why was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Earlier you told me because you didn't have a license.
Yeah, like I don't know. I have no license, but that's what they were telling me. You said what was the conversation?
Okay.
You said what conversation did we have while the police was behind us?
And who was telling you to go?
Little bro. He was like, bro, just go. You feel me? I mean, don't have no license. You feel me? I'm not finna pull off.
Did little bro say he was hot?
Nah.
Did he say
nigga go?
Okay.
You know how nowadays this young generation gonna run from the police or do anything from the police now. You feel me?
So you listened to him. So you listened to him and you went.
That's how it was. You feel me? Because after they turned on their lights, everybody started panicking.
Tell me how they panicked. How did you know they panicked, Nishan?
Because you know when police get behind you sometimes and you know you ain't doing nothing. Like me, when I know I ain't doing nothing wrong, I wasn't really panicking. But what made me really panic was because they was all going like, bro, come on, go. And I don't have a license. I was like, bro, that ain't true. I ain't stopping. Come on. And I hit the car and everything. You feel me? So it was like everything happened so quick. And when he was like, go, I was like, all right, fuck. I don't have no license, none of that. Come on.
Police eventually tracked Johnson down to a shed where he was hiding, and that's where they found some incriminating evidence.
You know why I'm asking all these questions? Because the we were found in, those shell casing match at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? And you said nobody's in the shed with you. Okay, you're in there by yourself. But the same caliber shell casing that's in the shed where you're at is the same caliber at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? If nobody handed you anything?
Nobody handed me nothing.
Okay, so how did that end up in the shed with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna cut it.
I don't know.
Okay. So I'm asking you, this is your chance to be honest, okay? And I'm not saying you're not, so please don't be offended by that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know is not gonna cut it. As I told you before when we first started, it's a homicide investigation. I told you you're not free to leave, okay? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were there for something or somebody asked you to hold on to something, I need to know, okay? And not just for myself, but for yourself. You got a kid, right?
Two.
You wanna see those kids grow up?
Yes.
Do you wanna be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them? Or do you want them to come and visit you during yard time? Again, I'm not threatening you, I'm not upset with you, but I'm telling you, this is the road we're going down. You're digging yourself a hole here. So if you have something, you know something, Nishan, now's the time to tell me. Okay, you tell me you were by yourself when you ran. Nobody else was in that shed. I asked you several times that question. You're adamant nobody was. Okay? So it's one of two things. Either you were there at that murder scene or somebody gave you something to hold on to. So now's your chance to help yourself. Don't dig yourself a hole. You got one foot in this hole right now, Nishan. Okay?
Investigators spoke with Johnson for more than 5 hours on multiple occasions, and honestly, they didn't get very much, but they got even less info from Remy Cordova.
I'm going to advise you of your rights, and then I'm going to leave the room, and you two need to talk about whether or not you want to talk about this investigation or not. Okay? You okay, ma'am?
I'm sorry, Mom.
The woman next to Cordova in this video is his mom, because remember, he's only 14 years old at the time. As a detective walks back in, you can hear Cordova apologize to his mother.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's still February 21st, 2021. According to that clock, it's now 10:05 p.m. And I've given you and your mom opportunity to talk about this investigation. Let me ask you, did you understand the rights as they have been explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Do you have any conflict with your mom that would prevent her from providing you with guidance and advice about your rights? No? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us about this investigation?
No, sir.
No.
But even though Cordova didn't talk, investigators already knew a bit about him because he had a juvenile criminal record and was on police's radar as a gang member. Prosecutors later said that Cordova's motivation in
That little nigga more gangster than some of these adults in the sense that when he asked, "Do you want to talk to us?" he said no. Most of these other people be like, yeah, without the lawyer. He said nope. That's as far as he get on the gangster card for me. He's stupid. And hopefully this didn't happen in a place where he gets to just be a juvenile offender and serve 4 years, the next 4 to 7 years, because they might go to 21. That would suck.
Pamela's murder was
The
to
little
rise up
nigga
the
is a
ranks in the
lunatic.
gang world. Cordova's case eventually moved from juvenile court to district court because of the severity of the crime. He was charged as an adult with first-degree murder and first-degree attempted murder. That second charge was added because another driver had been in the line of fire when Cordova had fired the shots. Now, that person was not injured, so the charge became attempted murder. In November of last year, Cordova was found guilty. He has since been sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole in 40 years. Nishan Johnson has also been convicted for his involvement in the case. Families.
All right. And they got them crazy niggas off the street for the next 35 and 40 years, respectively. Umar is crashing out, y'all. Umar is losing his damn mind. Because people asking him.
Right, excellent.
Hold on here. Wait a minute. All right. Cool.
Has been pardoned, and the Prince of Pan-Africanism has his Ghanaian citizenship. Shout out to all my fellow Ghanaian Africans. Shout out to my Ashanti Africans and my Ga Africans, my Volta region Africans, my Kumasi Africans, my Accra Africans, my Elmina Africans, my fellow Ghanaians. Oh yes, I pledge allegiance to the red, gold, and green, just like I pledge allegiance to the red, black, and green. I'm at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We got a school to finish for black boys. I said I'm at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We got a school to finish for black boys, and we're going to finish the school for black boys. FDMG is coming. Get on the bus or get ran over. Get on the Black Star Line or get ran over. We in the building. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. I said paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Send that check of money on the payable to FDMG Academy. P.O. Box 9634. P.O. Box 9634. P.O. Box 9634.
Why is this grown man in the middle of Wilmington, Delaware, waving a damn Ghana flag? He talking about he got his Ghanaian citizenship, but he trying to open a school in America. This nigga don't stop.
In Delaware, 19809. That's right. Let the haters hate. This is the year of Pan-Africanism.
I did not see that. Hold on. Thank you for the $15 cash out.
So good.
If you ain't with the red, black, and green flag of the right excellent Marcus Garvey, then you ain't serious. You ain't serious. 12 years old. No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old. I see you, little crusty ninja. Why don't you shave that crust stash off the top of your lip too, little ninja? Shave that crust stash off the top. Little crusty ninja. Talking about he was 12. Your whole family been through public school. You ain't have a problem with it. Shut up. Always trying to go to war with King Kong.
Why is he doing that though? What is wrong with this nigga? Because the kids said, man, the school still ain't open. I was 12. I'm old in the bitch now.
Little crusty ninja.
I got a question. Why is he push brooming snow? And why is he going all the way down the sidewalk instead of pushing the snow to the side? But mainly, seeing as how the school ain't open, ain't no adults or kids up there other than him, why the fuck is he doing this? Why?
Somebody said, why Delaware? Another dumb question. Because we found a school here. That's why Delaware. You little crusty. Shave that crustache off your lip, homie. Stop dyeing your hair. Extra blood hairline ain't coming back, ninja.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back.
We're done to the city on the next story. My city is embarrassing.
A slide where this happened, JP. This was bowl played out right there in broad daylight.
Yeah, broad daylight. As traffic drove down South 3rd and Mitchell. Cars were moving all over the place. And let me tell you, it all took place right here at the First Horizon ATMs right here as a armored truck and a truck guard loaded the ATM. You can see right it's nerve-wracking video. You can only imagine a guardsman felt. Now, this morning, Memphis police say 3 men with rifles drove off in a white Nissan Altima. According to police, the men took a large amount of cash. You can see them taking those large black boxes. That's where the cash is. Investigators did manage to find the Altima shortly after the robbery. We did some digging and learned Friday's robbery is one of 2 from last week. The Memphis Police Department actually investigated in this area. Now, there are several businesses on this lot. We're right next door to the old historic Crystal Palace, for those of you who are not familiar with this area. But let me tell you, this is very scary stuff right here, because again, you see them with those long rifles, broad daylight. Of course, right now we're working to gather information as to where Memphis police are in this investigation. However, if you have any information that can possibly help them, obviously these men are masked.
He is the most roasted man in Memphis. They roast this nigga every day by his overbite, underbite, and everything in between. We love him though, but they be hard on my guy.
You're urged to call the Memphis Police Department at 901 or Crime Stoppers at 901-528 cash.
That was pretty bold. Jeremy Pierre, live for us there in Whitehaven.
Bowden likely kept her body afloat in water. There's some weird shit right here.
Details in the investigation surrounding the death and disappearance of a Metro Atlanta couple on Lake Oconee. Gary Jones and his fiancee, Jocelyn Wilson John, both found empty and the couple missing. Now, in case you're not familiar, Lake Oconee is about 75 miles east of Atlanta. It touches Morgan, Greene, and Putnam counties, and the search area is concentrated in Putnam.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn has been following the search and the death investigation from the very beginning. So, Cody, you spoke
so soon, less than 24 hours after going in the water. Gary Jones's 12-foot John boat is secured as evidence.
There's no evidence that that boat was hit or run over by another boat.
But news found floating in the water.
That he routinely did not tie his shoes on tight, and we have absolute evidence of that when he launched the boat. So if you were out there in the water struggling or something, it certainly wouldn't have been hard for your shoes to come off with it.
His cell phone still missing along with his body.
All of the evidence that we have points that Mr. Jones is somewhere.
I don't like the tone of his voice.
6 feet underwater, okay, much less 80 feet underwater.
Stretching for miles on Lake Oconee.
People are risking their lives to find a dead man.
It's been 9 days since Jones and his fiancee, Jocelyn Wilson, disappeared on the lake. Her body.
And he said that so cold and callous, people are risking their lives to find a dead man. Jeez, you don't need to be the public relations spokesman.
They found less than 24 hours after their empty boat was discovered. Sheriff Sills says Wilson still had air trapped in her lungs.
I'm not saying she didn't drown. I'm leaving that up to the medical examiner who hasn't finished their report. But there's physiological evidence present that we know from the autopsy that leads me to believe, that there was a sufficient amount of air in her lungs to give her buoyancy and prevent her body from going to the bottom.
Sheriff Sills revealing for the first time Monday.
Her phone was in her hand.
In the water.
Yeah, the phone, DNR had the phone. They had removed it from her hand. According to DNR, it was clutched in her hand.
Adding to the mystery of what happened on Lake Oconee inside this boat.
I don't know if we will ever know.
Sheriff Sills says it could take up to 4 months to get the autopsy results back on Wilson. Now, tomorrow, more cadaver dogs will be on the water, and the United Cajun Navy out of Louisiana are expected to join in on the search. Tonight, the sheriff is asking anyone who may have a camera on their property pointing towards the lake between where the couple put in at Fishtail Marina to where their boat was found off Long Island Drive to reach out to his office.
All right, Cody, a lot of folks following this one. Thank you so much for staying on top of it.
What do you expect me to do? Listen to me.
Her shirt say Black Girl Magic. Y'all know this finna be good. I think this the last one too. Let me check. Then I gotta yep, this the last one. Then I gotta do some editing. I'm gonna have to just cut out Tiffany part and Goodwill part and things of that nature.
On June 5th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood following reports of a woman banging on windows, harassing a man.
So what's going on?
My ex keeps coming back. And like this like the second time she been back tonight, banging on the window, banging on the front door. This time she claimed I already sent her home at 11 o'clock, you know.
What you mean,
Like 11:30 she came over and told her, hey, not coming outside to talk to you. You're not coming to talk. Now we don't need to talk about anything. Just go home. And I'm going to go. I'm just going to turn the light off and go to bed. She's back at 1, basically 12:50 something, banging on the window again. Now she's claiming she got mice in the house. She want me to get up and come over there and clear them out of the house like I'm going to exterminate her or something at 1 o'clock. I'm like, no, I'm not coming to do that. I told you to leave. Go away and go. Now, at 11:30, I was like, I'm going to call the cops on you and leave. So now it's like 1 o'clock. I got to call the cops on you because you ain't let me go to sleep. You banging on my door. I got 2 dogs in here that are going to bark every time she knocks. So it's just keeping me up. So I told the lady at the dispatch, I said, listen,
whatever y'all got to do, get an officer over here. I'll find whatever I need. I do whatever report I got to do because I go over there in the morning. I'll do whatever report I got to do to get her to stop coming from over here.
So what you need to do is go down to magistrate court, do a peace bond on her.
Peace bond.
Yeah, just go to 3rd floor magistrate court and fill out the paperwork and do a peace bond. And what happened, the sheriff department served them. Tell them not to come back over here, and then she violated the peace bond. She can go to jail on it because I mean she gone now. So
she running around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Cause that's how she is. She driving a silver Altima right now. She was acting like she was on the phone in the back with the guy, talking about she was over here trying to get her boyfriend. Like, no, you not. You didn't try to get me to come over there and not want to come over.
Yeah.
No, that's just a ploy to get me outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I know better than.
But y'all still dating or y'all done broke up?
No, it broke up. I was like, I don't want to deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
But see, she called me. That was her calling me right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what kind of you said she in a Nissan? What type?
It's a silver Altima, dark gray.
Okay. Y'all got any kids together?
No, we ain't got no kids in there, man.
Yeah.
Just we date, you know. But I was just wanting to be done with. Like, if we ain't eating on no bad noodle and then like that, but like, just she don't want to be done with the relationship.
How long y'all date?
Maybe like a year. She used to be like a little correction officer or something in Virginia or something like that. So she the type, she want to be technical with you. Like if you came over here right now and try to tell her to go, she'd be like, well, I'm not in the yard, but I'm in the street. I could be in the street. You can't tell them to be in a street type situation. Like just hard here. I called the cops over there before. That's right. And I know how she is. And if she want to do what y'all want to tell her, I know you definitely want to do what I want to tell you. If you want to do what a man with a pistol will tell you, so you really, that's crazy to me.
Right.
But she probably running around here because this is her second time knocking on the door. She ain't the type of person that take no for an answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I stay. Yeah, banging on the doors, banging on the windows.
Right.
We get a whole lot of police activity around here like that.
Right. Well, if she do come back, you know, instead of talking to her or saying anything, just dial 911 and just let us probably get him. Yeah. Leave. Say in the morning, go down there and do that.
I will. I
take some water.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go up there tomorrow and just do that. She just called me like 109 right now.
Yeah.
She listed vampire in my phone, man. That's just how bad it is. Suck the life out of everything. Like, I'm serious.
All right, well, she come back, man, to give us a call, and like I said, in the morning, go ahead and take care of that. And then if she come after that, then she can go to jail.
No problem.
Okay. All right, man.
All right, I appreciate you.
Okay. All right. All
right, how you doing, ma'am? What's your name?
Raquel.
Okay, Raquel. You stay over here?
My cousin do.
Where?
Right across the street.
Okay. And you don't know nobody that stay up the street?
No, I don't.
Okay. You got your license on you, Miss Raquel?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I have to get my phone.
Did he say what her name was?
Booty shorts, booty shorts, booty shorts. Okay, yeah.
You do. I'm a correction officer too, so I know. Where is it? Oh, really? He took my damn phone. That's what he said. Damn Jason took my damn cell phone. Let me just have the damn phone. Let me damn here. Hey, where you at? Come outside. No, I'm not coming to the back door. You come outside. No, I'm supposed to be your boo. So come outside. Yeah.
All right, ma'am, I need you to hang tight over here for a second until we finish talking with you. I just need you to hang tight over here for a second.
I need to know.
Okay, because right now, you and your vehicle is being reported by someone
That's
that you've
even
been.
my vehicle. So
Okay.
I drive a
The
Chrysler.
description of your vehicle. It doesn't matter. The description of your vehicle. Okay. So what I need you to do is hang tight over here until we finish speaking with you, and then you can go in the house.
Go ahead, I'm waiting right here. Yeah. What time is it? What about grandma? Hey.
It's a rental. It's a rental.
34:31. What time? How long y'all taking? I gotta pee.
We'll take a few minutes.
For what? That's still not letting me know for what. What's the hold up?
There's an incident down here. Your vehicle matches the description of the vehicle involved in the incident.
All right, what incident?
I'll go into that with you
Go
right
ahead.
now. We'll go into it in a minute.
Her name is Rachel Correo.
What's your name, ma'am?
Raquel Ray.
Yes, my D.
No, I don't have my ID. It's in the house.
Which house?
It's not in this house. It's my cousin.
Take off running.
This is my homegirl house. Yes. My cousin. She's like my family.
So if we ask her to come out, she can verify who
There's
you
no
are.
females that live in that house.
Okay.
There's two males that live in that
I don't need to lie. What are you lie about? I'm not even from here. I'm from NYC.
Okay, at this point, you're being detained for an investigation. Provide your information. She's
Okay.
going to run it. If we can verify it, you'll be free to go. If not, then we'll go from there. Maybe. Can you describe what she was wearing? Yeah, it's Tiffany. This is going to be her.
Hang tight with her.
Ma'am, can you stay right here?
All right, I need to call my aunt and let her know what's going on.
Yeah, you can do that, but just stay right here. You're not, ma'am, you're not going to walk away. Stand where we're telling you to stand.
I'm trying to get service. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, well, you're going to have to do that right here.
Huh?
What state is your license out of?
New York.
Ma'am, stop walking off. Come back and stand over here. I'm not going to tell you again.
Hold on. April. The cop is trying to tell me they're going to detain me for I don't know what. I'm just letting you know. Can you tell my cousin what's wrong?
No, they're not involved with this.
No, she want to know what's going on. She's saying what?
Yeah, I'm not telling her. She's not involved with this.
April, they saying you don't have nothing to do with the situation. She said how she's supposed to know any information. She don't know what's going on.
She doesn't need to. She's not involved. That's the out.
I know. All right. So here's where we at, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not speaking to anybody that's not have anything to do with what's going on. All right. So you're a correctional officer, correct?
Okay.
Okay. So you know, providing false information is illegal.
I'm not,
correct?
ma'am. I'm not.
So I'm gonna ask you one more time. What is your first and last name?
Harrell.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you just provided me a false name, correct?
Because, ma'am, I'm getting asked for what visa. I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
All I'm
But
doing is
that's
trying to go
if you didn't do anything, why provide a false name?
because you're scaring me. I'm
not.
do nothing.
I don't pose as any type of
Yes,
threat to
here
you,
you
ma'am.
are. You putting out they got the flashlight like I did a crime or something. Why?
Okay, let me tell you what happened.
Yes.
Miss Rachel.
Hold on, Miss April. Hold
Miss
on,
Rachel, because that
Not you scared me.
Rachel. Okay. Your ex-boyfriend up the street has called us in reference to you being outside of his home.
Ma'am, you think I got time for that? I got literally.
You parked down the street from his house
Yeah.
and you're telling me
I'm
your
telling
cousin
you.
stay right
And
here.
that's where I was
There's
at.
no female that stay at
Okay,
this house.
that's you
Okay.
think I'm lying.
At the end of the day, I'm not gonna argue with
Okay,
you
but
about
I'm not. But why?
because you've already lied to me.
Ma'am, why
once.
do I have time for that? You think I really?
So what's your position of being down here? Right
Ma'am,
now?
I literally was. I've been down here all day, and he know that.
I can tell you ain't been down here all
Okay.
day because I've been patrolling this
Oh,
neighborhood.
I know you lying because you would have seen. You would have seen.
Okay.
You would have
So
seen it.
here's what we gonna do. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back first.
April, I'm getting arrested. Okay. All right. You hear me, April? I didn't even do nothing. Where am I going? Ma'am, can you take my
Place your
wallet?
palms together.
Okay. Can you take my wallet out the car?
I'll get it for you. Place your
All right,
palms
not a
together.
problem.
That's that black girl magic.
Oh, where am I going, ma'am? So I can let my family know.
I'll let you know in just a second. If you want to walk over to that SUV for me.
Ma'am, am I really going to jail? What am I being charged with? Ma'am, what am I being charged with? Because I never even went to jail before. What am I being charged with?
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you something, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
When I approached your vehicle,
because I was scared. I never been arrested in my life.
Listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
When I approached your vehicle, I asked you a simple question.
But I've never been arrested.
That's
I'm
understandable,
scared.
ma'am. That's very understandable.
I'm scared. What do you
Listen
expect
to
me to do?
Listen to me.
Yes.
You talking over me? I need you to listen
This lady like 50 years old talking about she was scared.
to me, okay?
And I think she said she's a correction officer is what the officer said to her. You a corrections officer, so you know providing a false name is a felony.
the most patient officer you can ever deal with in your life.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm scared.
Do you know that gentleman that lives?
Yes,
up the
I
street
do.
tonight? Have you been outside?
No,
of his house
ma'am.
tonight?
I'm not lying. I'm dead serious.
Okay, so why are you down here?
Ma'am, I've been down here. I literally been down here all day.
Whose residence are you at on this street?
Keisha. That's
Keisha who?
Keisha Hearn Murphy.
Okay, Keisha Murphy. Where does she live at?
She was here. She been here with a guy. Her resident is 31 Kingman, but she been with a guy here all day.
Over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
if I go knock on that residence right there and I ask those gentlemen that live in that house, because I'm very familiar with this house. This is my neighborhood. I'm telling you that right now. So you can't pass anything
but
over.
you didn't see my car over there today? If you
Not right here.
No, over there. I parked my car at his house and I left.
Correct.
Yeah, no.
I've seen you over there. So I'm asking you what you're doing down
That's
here.
what I'm saying. I've been over there earlier. We went out earlier.
All right. So
We
he's
went on a
called
date.
us. He's called us and made a complaint about you being outside of his home.
Ma'am, that's what I'm saying. I never been at his home.
At the end of the day, Miss Rachel,
Yes.
when I approached your window, I asked you what your name
I
was.
do
correct?
apologize, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie. I
asked
do
you what your
apologize.
name was, correct?
You did, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie about
you
it.
provided me a false name.
I'm sorry.
2 times,
No,
correct?
you said
You did.
one.
When I asked you your name at the car the first time, you told me Raquel Ray. When I asked you just then, and I was writing it down, you told me Raquel Ray, correct?
You're all right, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I've been scared.
You got out of your vehicle, and I allowed you to search for your phone, and you had a little bit of an attitude the entire time.
Because I just lost my grandmother.
Okay, that's understandable. Okay. I apologize for your loss, but at the end of the day, I got a job to do.
I'm
okay?
sorry.
So if I'm stopping you to speak
But
to
I
you,
do apologize. I don't know, ma'am.
if
I've
I'm
never been
stopping you
arrested.
to speak to you, I'm not stopping you for my health, okay? I'm not into that type of business.
I know. I'm just thinking I've been
I like my
stopped
neighborhoods.
before.
I like my neighborhoods to remain quiet, because that's what I like.
Ma'am,
This is my neighborhood.
You think you never seen me over here acting crazy, so
I'm not saying that you're acting crazy, but when I ask you what your name is and you provide me a false name, you know I'm stopping you for a reason. You just don't know what the reason is. But I'm not just gonna approach you for no reason. First of all, that's an abandoned house. I'm gonna let you know that.
Yeah, I know that.
You parked outside of an abandoned house. Okay. That's first reason for me to
Well,
stop.
I don't, like I said, I don't know. I'm not from here.
Correct. So if you were at this residence, you should have been parked in front of this residence. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know.
You provided me a false name.
I'm
twice.
sorry, ma'am. I
Alright?
do apologize. I'm sorry.
So do you want to be truthful and let me know what's going on between you and the
Ma'am,
gentleman up the
only
street?
thing that's going on is that we broke up today. We went on a date. We came back at 8 o'clock. I went home, did whatever I need to do with my family, came here, try to release some time with my homegirl, and that's it.
Okay.
I don't have to
You've
lie.
been at this residence right here.
She was at this resident. I wasn't at this resident. I came out here to visit her because whatever happened, she had a little domestic violence case over here. Apparently, she got slapped. I'm not here to jump in on anybody.
Got slapped at this residence?
No, there was an incident in front of this resident today. She got slapped, whatever. She called me.
What time was this incident?
6:50 before we went to the movie theater. We went to the movie theater at 7 something. I'm not lying about that. She could tell you.
Y'all called the police?
No, she didn't call the police. She got a black eye. I already broadcast it on Facebook.
Okay, so you here for Keisha or April?
No, April's my cousin.
Okay.
She was on the phone.
All right. So here where we at?
Yes,
Miss Rachel.
ma'am.
Okay. You trying to throw me for a OODA loop right now?
Man, I'm not trying
All
to.
right. You provided me a false name. You
Ma'am.
just told me you've been over here with your cousin. Now you've been over here with your friend. Now you've been on the
My
phone
cousin,
with your cousin.
my cousin's on the phone. That's April. They all the way in Hinesville. That's my family. I have no reason to lie. That is my cousin. She's the correction officer. I don't need to
So
ride.
are you a correctional officer?
Yes, NBA.
All right. And you understand that you got a legal obligation as well. You
Yes,
do understand?
yes,
that, correct?
ma'am, I do.
All right. So at this point, go ahead and have a seat in the vehicle for me.
All right,
We'll
I'm
talk
gonna
about
go
it in a
down.
second. You're detained at the moment. We'll talk about it in a moment. Where's your wallet with your ID in it?
You can get the bag.
The bag in the front seat or the back seat?
It's in the front seat, ma'am.
Okay. When we was getting ready to pull off from there, as soon as I pulled up, I seen the lights down here. So that's why I came straight. I came straight down. I drive this kind of car. I know what my lights look like.
Right.
So I came straight down. The driver's seat been reclined all the way back, and I couldn't see if nobody was in the car. So she been reclined back, trying to hide.
See how her wheels cut?
Yeah.
She was getting ready to pull out.
Yeah. So she was reclined all the way back. I come up. What's your name, ma'am? Raquel Ray.
Who?
Raquel Ray.
No, she said her last name for real or Harold.
That's what she told me. So then she gets out the car. I gotta ask her, I know the law. I'm a correctional officer. Okay, that's fine, whatever. That's why I sent you up there. That's why I sent you up there.
Yeah.
So when you verify the name, I asked her again, what's your name? Raquel Ray. Again, as I'm writing it down.
False name.
Okay, yeah, okay, tenfold. Because now I don't have no patience with you. Now you want to play the, I was scared.
Yeah.
When I didn't pose as a threat at any point. I asked you, what's your name? And you parked in front of an abandoned house. She telling me her cousin live over here, female, but we all know don't no females live in this house right here. That's the two gay men that live right here. They always calling us over here. There's two gay men that live right here.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah. Man, what I see your judge or something?
You'll see judge tomorrow morning. Well, 8 o'clock because it's 1 o'clock. So you'll see one in the morning.
Man, I'm so sorry though.
I understand, but this is what we're gonna have to do for the night, okay?
But I don't know. I don't have no family out here.
Okay, you'll be able to make phone calls and stuff when you get there, okay?
I don't know nobody.
And I have your phone. I have your phone with you. The officers at the jail may let you get phone numbers out of your phone, okay?
Ma'am, I don't have any warrants against me or nothing.
That's understandable. I know that now, but you provided me a false name twice.
Ma'am, I was scared.
That's understandable, but scared or not, ma'am, you can't break the law just because you're scared. And you're a law enforcement officer, so you should know better.
Ma'am, I was scared.
So that's kind of where my patience run short with
No,
you.
I'm sorry.
Because we all have a legal oath.
Yes,
ma'am. So we're held up to a higher
standard. I'm sorry. I was scared.
That's understandable.
I was scared.
Right, so we're going to be going to CCDC tonight, okay?
What's that, honey?
Chatham County Detention Center.
Detention, that's like a...
The jail.
It's like a holding cell or something?
I don't know. They'll figure out where they're going to put you in.
Is this going to be on my record or something?
Maybe. After you go to court for it.
I'm not even going to have a job.
All right?
Share.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. That's it. Not too bad. 2.5 hours. Truth, you there? You sleep, old lady? All right, then. To the next episode. We out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm too geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. Ooh wee, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2, 3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.